Very Dark Man was talking about the NAFDAC and the things they did in Onitsha, Obogu markets, and every other thing. Even call out the governor of the state that why is he keeping silent? Well, I'm sorry. Every party need to embezzle their own money as far as corruption is in power in this Nigeria. The I said this one go first them, Abi. Say how corruption is in power. We know now. Nigeria is corrupt. Even the white they tell us now say we are too corrupt. Abi they know they hear am. Or you go one claim say na me first hear am from your mouth. Now corruption they rule here. Before you don't know. So now see what the corruption is leading. These people call NAFDAC, they lock up the shops. Well, as we know, they support their work is to make sure that there is no fake drug, there is no illegal, activity regarding food and drug and things like that. But what is very funny about it is that after locking down the shops, then they start charging the people to pay 700,000 for each shop to open. NAFDAC, do you people want to kill us? If actually you people lock that shop for the sake of fake drugs, why then will you tell them to open it with money? Why can't you do your work? Seize the fake drugs. Then if the drugs is not actually fake, why will you oppress them and extort money from them so that tomorrow they will be selling a card of paracetamol 1,000 naira? Why? When we keep silent on these matters, we allow them to suffer us. They will embezzle this money. Those people will pay to their account, they carry the money and go. But we be the one to pay for those money because those shops will increase the amount of drug they sell. So if you have a child who is sick, you will then pay 1,000 naira to buy paracetamol. Why? But come to think of it, what is even the work of NAFDAC? Maybe to get money for the government, Abby. Sometimes you people leave your work and start doing the things that is not your work. That is the reason why most times they call every sector in this country, every institute, a corrupt institute. There is a voice note I was listening that was talking about a particular brand of noodles. What I mean by noodles is like Indomie, Tommy, Super Pack, and all the rest of them. These are noodles. There is a this thing that I listened to that was calling out one brand of noodles as a fake production. Yes, that what they are using to package their spices, they used to cover their nose because what they are using will kill people. After the explanation, the person who was making the voice note, he called his name. If there is need, I will play the voice record here. He also jumped in the seasoning cube. I think Maggie was involved. It was not good for the health, blah, 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 the things that make it bad, okay? After that, he also talk about fish, fresh fish, the kind of acid or chemical they are using to make the fresh fish to be strong. That is not good for the health. If you pour it hot water, you then allow the thing to cool off, pour it on a plantain, it will die off. It's not good for the health. Thank you for your findings. We appreciate that. Along with that voice note, he also stated that let us watch our forefathers. They live longer than us. They eat natural foods. They eat natural food from farm. Do you remember the time when you go to hospital, they'll tell you to bring tomato from farm when you eat it, this and that, as he explained. Good finding too. But why can't you use your position to tell the government to stop the Fulani herdsmen, the herdsmen that are killing people from the farm, to stop killing people so that we can boost our agriculture? Yes, you are trying to prove that the food production from a farm is good for the health. As if we are fool, we don't know. Use that energy to tell the government to stop herdsmen from carrying arms so that people will eat from their production. To stop herdsmen from destroying people's farm. To stop herdsmen from destroying people's garden and stop killing them when they cry out for their farm that is destroyed. Since you know that the natural food is good, better than all these processed food, why can't you tell them? Sometimes I wonder whether all these things is planned. A herdsman will kill people in their farm, and Nigeria is preparing to bring what is it called, GMOF, right? Genetically modified food. They are planning to bring it in. Then the herdsmen are destroying our own farm. I don't know. I don't understand this. What is really happening? Okay. I know you can't tell them, because maybe if you tell them, you will lose your office, right? Yeah, you'll be afraid to point out what is happening to our own production. You'll be afraid to tell them that the herdsmen are killing people and pushing them out from their farm. They can't farm anymore. So since you're afraid from telling them, why then can't you advise government to mount their own company here that will be processing or producing these foods and employ graduates, so that at least they will have people that are employed, and we will be producing food that is according to standard? Why can't you tell them that? If government build a company that produce noodles, what will happen to them? Yeah, if they build company then that produce fish, what will happen to them? If they build company that produce cubes, seasoning cubes, what will happen to them? What you people are good on is to go and see the one people have suffered to build for years and destroy it, ban it and destroy it. But what happened for government to build their own? Then we channel our attention there and buy from government. It is very shocking that the companies that government has here, they shut it down and privatize it. Just see ordinary power, NEPA. Government cannot manage it. They have to be giving it to different names for individuals to manage. But it's something that government can hold and employ at least best graduate of every institution, so that they will work for government. What about refinery? Now that one is very shocking. Why will government close down the whole refinery? Close refinery down. Close it down. See the kind of government we have. They close it down. Then they start exporting our crude oil outside. Then when they export it outside, they refine it over there. Then they bring it back to us for us to buy. Why now? Where is our senses? When you close it down, all the workers that are working in the refinery become jobless. What happened to it that you cannot maintain? Is the oil not producing money to maintain the refinery facility? Now, wow, this country is something else. It is a season film. Every year we are seeing different kind of film. Different people will come into power, and the other administration tell himself that he will leave all the work that is left for the president and become the minister of petroleum. So he took the minister of petroleum by himself. Along the line, he could no longer maintain it. Then the refinery have to be shut down and be exported. I heard that he is dead. I don't know, because if actually he is dead, at least we're supposed to have seen different condolence message from different countries. A different country representative would have come for the burial of the immediate passed out president, right? But somebody die, Pope die. Even the people who were not invited rush to travel for them to go and bupu and they told them that is the burial. They attended. It's very shocking. See, we know all these truths. The president of Burkina Faso has unveiled so many hidden truths that you people don't want us to know. Although we knew these things, but time shall come one day when everything will come to play. Let's get sense. Very dark man always say, we got to learn. We really need to learn.